2022. Oh my word. And hold on. I should have sorted this. This is our first weekly wake-up call of the year. I'm really, really excited. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about why you should feel good about making money from your craft. Why it shouldn't feel icky or awkward or it just shouldn't. And what I've done is I've actually pulled together. In fact, yeah, please comment and tell me if you can see and hear me. Okay. Morning, Joanne. Happy New Year. What I've done is I've actually just quickly whisked around my house and gathered up a few of the handmade items I have around. And I very quickly want to tell you either where I've got them, where I bought them, because everything that's here I've purchased. Yeah, just want to share that with you so you can see that actually you bring value, that what you do has a use and has a need. And yeah, let's just crack on with it. So first thing I want to show you is my necklace. This was made by the fabulous Vicky. It's a resin heart, and do you know something? I just fell in love with it. And when I wear it, it feels like it adds a little bit of power to my day. It lifts me up. And I think that is because it's red. Okay. Partly because it's red. But also I remember having a really, really tough time in a job once. And I knew it was tough. It was a real tough old time. And one day I did the power dress to make myself feel better. I think it was actually kind of a shortish skirt with longish boots, but there was definitely red involved in that outfit. And this makes me feel the same way. I don't need the full on red. I don't need the full on power boost, but this gives me that boost. If I just want to feel good and I want to feel a bit confident, that's the one to wear. I know that. What else have I got? Oh, just before Christmas? Just after Christmas, I put a post in the community group saying I'm going to spend £100 today on various bits and pieces. Well, one of the things I bought was, can I get that in focus? Look, this gorgeous ring. I don't know if you can see the hammered effect very well. Put it back on my finger. Does that work? There you go, a little bit. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's ever so slightly tight on my finger, but I want to lose weight this year. It's high on my priority list. Get healthier, get fitter, and feel better about me. So actually, that's going to be a really, really good symbol and marker for me knowing, without having to weigh, without having to measure and do all that bits. I know that that's going to, it wasn't why it was bought, but it is a benefit of it. And I can't wait because I absolutely love it. Have a look around your home. What have you got that's handmade? What does it mean? Why did you buy it? What did it stand for? Why do you own it and why do you love it? Because it really does make a difference. So not this Christmas, but I think last Christmas or maybe even the Christmas before, from the fabulous Vic of Destai, I bought some handmade key rings. They're not going into focus very well. It should be going into focus. Aha, there we go. Some beautiful handmade key rings. Bought a collection of them and they became stocking fillers and those little gifts to give to people. Well, my daughter absolutely loves hers. And well, I've got a variety of them. There's that one as well. Look. All made by the fabulous Vic. Well, now my daughter had chainmail kits for Christmas. She's already been making jewelry. She's already been experimenting with it. In fact, that's what she did on Christmas Day. And she's been turning these into pendants on necklaces as well. She is absolutely loving what she's doing and it's great. And not only that, they are little fidget toys. So they just are really tactile and I love using them at the same time. But they are absolutely beautiful and I love the fact that they are slightly different and they were a £5. Well, £5 for a key ring is absolutely fine, isn't it? So tell me, what have you got around you that was handmade? Why am I sharing this? Because it shows you the value of what it is that you do, the value of what you make and the difference it makes. Every time I see my keyring and pick it up, I see it and I smile and it makes me happy. What else have I got? I have a cute little glass penguin. Now, This was actually bought as a Christmas present for me a couple of years ago. We have a handmade shop in our local town and we were walking around. I'm going, oh, I like that. So one of my children picked it up and got it for me. It lives out all year round. I have the mick taken out of me that they say, is it a Christmas decoration or is it not? I say it's not. What do you think? Is it a Christmas decoration? Should it be put away with the Christmas decorations? I don't think so. It lives around out all year round and it makes me smile. And it's just that little bit extra special. It took that little bit of extra thought and being made. I actually like handmade glass because I've also got this as handmade glass that I bought myself. And when the sun shines through this, the reflections of it are absolutely beautiful. And it really lifts you up on a bit of a flat day. And again, I bought it because I needed a decoration. I needed something that was a bit different and stands out. I also have, ignore the bracelet, my daughter made the bracelet. Started years ago making the bracelets, so ignore that one. This is a memory bar. It's a shirt that used to be one of my nan's favourites. Really strangely, it reminds me a little bit of the uniform I used to wear at Tesco's, where I used to have the most unflattering spotty red and blue dress. I'm going back a bit. So it's a little bit bizarre that it has that memory as well, but it's my nan. That's there. It's so, so special. There's no way that I would have got that if I hadn't paid for it and paid well for it as well. Absolutely amazing. This one, I have one of those glass screens as lane. They are lovely, absolutely lovely. The way the sun shines through it is absolutely beautiful. Wearing a silver feather made by Jewel, I know I never take it off. I'd keep him out too. Yes. I also have another necklace. Now this was made by the fabulous Tracy, and I wanted something special, and this is going to sound a bit sad, but it's wanted something special for my granddad's funeral. And this, whenever I wear it, makes me feel like he's with me. It's ever so bizarre because obviously I bought it after he'd gone, but it still has that connection for me, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I really do love it, though it probably could do with a little bit of a polish right now. Another one, more handmade. Look, handmade tea. This is beautiful. It is lovely. I'm going to get the lid off without spilling it everywhere. There we go. I don't know if you can see, but look, it's not just ground bits. I'll pull it up. It isn't just ground bits. It is, there you go, that's a better shot. It's actually going to, now this is lovely, made by Kate. And actually, it's worth paying a little bit extra for rather than having just those really, really fine ground bits. The smell, well, now I've just taken the lid off and put it back. It's just absolutely beautiful. And she talks me through what it does, what's in it, and what it's meant to help me with. So this one, I got chills. I was feeling really rotten before Christmas. So this is an immune booster. And you know what? It made me feel better. Maybe it was psychological. I don't know, but it actually made me feel better. No, this is really special. Again, I bought this when I had my £100 spend day in the community. And Essential Blends, Sophie, it is absolutely lovely, this. It just smells so sweet and so caring that actually just makes you feel better as soon as you put it on. And as much as it's an eye cream, it's really, really lovely. Can I get it back in focus? Come on. I need to find where that point is that it comes into focus. It's not there, is it? But again, it is absolutely lovely. And just because it's handmade it doesn't feel handmade. And there you go, it's in focus this time without trying. It doesn't feel handmade, and I don't mean that as it just feels like a professional product. The fact that it's handmade is an absolute bonus. Piece of artwork. Now, obviously, this is quite a small piece of artwork. It's one that lives on my notice board in my room, which is sacrilege, really, because I've put those little holes in the top. But this is by the fabulous Annabelle Burton, and it just makes me smile. Apparently, I quite like red because look, all my downstairs accessories are red, so it probably should be downstairs. But it is absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love it. All of these things make me smile. They make me feel good. Another piece of jewelry that I've got, and that's just, it just feels pretty when I'm wearing that. Jewelry makes you feel confident. You name it, I've got it, and it's all over the place. My point being, Everything that I own, I've bought because I wanted it, because I felt I deserved it, because I knew I was going to give it to somebody, because I knew I had a use for it. I've had got a handmade ironing board cover. I can't bring you that in to show you. That's a bit big. But there's so much stuff that I've got, and everything that I buy that's handmade, I go, wow, that's good. I know what I've paid for. It's elevated above being manufactured. It's different. It stands out. There's something about it that's extra special. With Charity in this ring, she's messaged me to check, does it fit? Is it okay? Do I need to change it for you? Whoa, would you get that from anywhere else? Would you get that if it wasn't from a maker or a crafter? There's so much. And the tea, the same. Makers and crafters, you care. You deliver a product or a service which makes a difference, which makes me smile. This is in my office over there every day. I can see it every single day. I also have another 2 bears, not memory bears, but one is handmade, and the other one says it's handmade, but I bought that when I was 16, and they represent my another nan and another my granddad. They're so special to me. Handmade is special. So when you sell your makes, your crafts, when you are passing them on and exchanging them fairly for cash, you're actually getting the least benefits from that exchange. The person who is taking your craft, taking your product, learning from you and developing a new skill, they are getting so much more value from you than you are getting from that cash. That cash is going to enable you to carry on with your business, to live a life, to pay your bills, to go on holiday, to do all sorts of stuff. But they're getting something really, really special that they're going to treasure forever. So don't ever feel icky or awkward about selling. It's fair exchange. If anything, I think it's loaded on the side of the customer 9 times out of 10. Of course, you're going to get the odd awkward customer. You've got to get customers who don't always understand what handmade means exactly. But that's part of your marketing, to explore that and cover that and tell them what it is that they're getting. So you're really targeting the ideal customers who, like me, are really, really going to appreciate what it is that you are offering and what you're doing. Because what you offer is, it's over and above. It's completely different from a mass-produced. I'm trying to look what I've got around me that's completely mass-produced now. AirPods. Yeah, they do a job and they're convenient and I like them and I think they're pretty well designed considering, because that's something Apple are good at. But they're replaceable. Okay, I might not want to go out and spend the money on them again, but that aside from actually the monetary value, I can replace those tomorrow. They don't mean anything other than they fulfill a job. This, 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 this. It was actually bought to represent me going into 2022 and going, do you know what? That's a really nice thing to have, and to go, yes, let's do it right this year. So this, they all have so much more that matters. All of it. It's important. What you do is important. So when you are out there and you're doing your marketing and you think, oh my God, this feels icky. Oh my God, this feels awkward. We have to find ways to get you past that, because what you offer, what you're doing, you're bringing smiles, you're bringing happiness, you're bringing tears of joy, you're creating memories, you're showing people how much they're loved through what you do and what you offer. And lots of the time, you're also benefiting the planet as well, because you are offering something that's going to have a longer life and that is cared for and is going to be looked after in such a different way. I've gotten a bit of a high horse, haven't I? That's a bit heavy for a Monday morning. So Debs, we had a cat made using my daughter's uniform from university when she qualified as a video. Money very well spent. Exactly. It's that, isn't it? Let me put it on the screen. This sentence at the end, money very well spent. So why do you feel icky and awkward when it comes to marketing and selling? And that isn't meant particularly directly at you, Debs. Sorry if that felt personal for a split second. It really isn't. What I'm trying to help you understand, and I want you to understand, is that marketing is a means to an end. It's your way of communicating, hey, look, this is what I do. This is the difference that it makes. This is how great this tastes. This is the effort that I put into it. So people can make an informed decision, an informed choice if it is right for them. The selling is simply telling them where they can go and buy from you, how they can buy from you, what they're going to get when they buy from you, if you've got any special offers on. Marketing and selling is the communication of this as the end result of this every single day. He sits on my fireplace and he makes me smile. It needed marketing and selling for him to be there. Without that, it wouldn't be there. Without that, I wouldn't see the sun shining through. Such a shame I can't demonstrate it. It's the sun shining through. Even my son commented just the other day, like, wow, Mum, that looks beautiful. Because the reflection that it comes through. Without marketing and selling, I wouldn't have any of these. So let's cut out the awkwardness, the ickiness, and let's get rid of it completely. Now, one of the things I want you to do that is going to help you do this is, if I get the right link, I'm having a challenge. I'm challenging you to make more money from your craft. But to make more money, you've got to sort the marketing and the selling. And you're only going to do that if you believe in what you're doing, if you understand the value and the difference that you bring. And hopefully just with these few things, with these, you've understood some of the difference that you make. Because seriously, you do. It is absolutely massive, the difference that you make. That's where you can register for the challenge. I'm not going to tell you what exactly what we're going to do, because I would give the game away. But it's getting you so you don't feel awkward and icky about your marketing. It's about you can believe in what you do, you understand what you do, and you're proud to get out there and talk about it and communicate everything that you do. Marketing and selling is just communication. You love your craft. You love talking. We can tell I love talking. But if you love talking to people, if you enjoy communicating and telling people, well, I've done this and I've done that, and I choose this fabric and that fabric, and it's the reason I do it this way and I do it that way, that's your marketing. So let's help sum all this up and come and join me for the Make More From Your Craft challenge. Any more comments, let me know. Oh, Debs, I do. I'm awful. I feel bad asking for payment like I don't deserve it. You blinking well deserve it. Okay, so this was Momo J. Do I for one split second that she doesn't think that she didn't deserve every single penny that I paid her to cover her time, her knowledge, her experience, her expertise? I had to trust her sending the one thing I had from my nan. I only had this. There was a shirt and that's all I had. Nothing else at all. Let me just do something for a second. See if I can find something. If I can find it, I can show you. It's not coming up. There it is. Okay. So here, see if I can manage to do. There's my nan wearing the shirt that is on here. How special is that? It's the only thing I had. How is that not worth every penny that I paid for it? This necklace, it takes me right back to the day where I felt powerful and I felt strong, on a day where actually it could have felt really shitty and really naff. I was being bullied at work by various people because they didn't understand my job and they were complaining about me. They were complaining about me because I would spend my time, I'd moved to a communal office because as was all being refurbed, and they complained because I was reading newspapers on my work day. The fact that the pile of newspapers was this big and my job was sending out and getting in the papers. So I was looking for the articles to create the report to send them off to the principal was irrelevant. But they were complaining about me and thought I was slacking and being really, really rubbish because they couldn't do that. But this, the color of red, it made me feel powerful. And now I have it on a necklace. This, well, 1, it helps me find my keys. 2, it's fidgety. 3, it's pretty. 4, I know I've supported another small business in doing it. And 5, I just really like them. Really, really. Facebook users, Vicky, yay! Yes, wear it regularly. It's really, it's one of my important things. Let's say that one reminds me of my granddad. In fact, stay there. I mentioned I had other bears. That's the one. He's handmade. Oops, we've lost his little necklace. He's a heavy one. When my granddad died, and when I was 16, I went to Stratford-on-Avon Teddy Bear Museum and I bought this bear. And it's only years afterwards that I discovered he was actually a handmade bear. So that was when my nan died when I was 16, and I got left £40 and I spent it on that to remember her by. So its name's BB, Betty Browning. From the first batch I've made. Oh, I didn't know that, Vicky. This one, when my granddad died, I went out and bought him just to follow the tradition. And then when my nan died, I managed to get one of her shirts, which is the one I've just shown you in the picture. How special! How amazing! And it doesn't matter whether it's something for a £5 key ring through to, I can't remember how much I paid for a really expensive teddy bear. They're all equally important. What you do is valuable. But the only way that you have customers who are going to love something as much as I love this guy, as much as I love this, as much as I love my keyring and the penguin and my skincare and my tea, is by getting out there and talking to people and communicating with people and sorting your marketing and getting past the fact that it feels icky and awkward, because actually, oh my God, that response. Do you not want somebody to love what your work as much as I love these? None of this is me just saying it. Truthfully, if I need a day where I need a lift and I need to, those days where you just feel, oh, what do I do today? I don't feel great. I'm not sure what I offer. I'm not sure what I bring to people. I'm feeling a bit, or you've got to do something that makes you feel awkward. That helps me, along with a spritz of perfume and a slap of lipstick, and then I'm ready to go. What you do makes a difference. You give confidence. You make people feel good. You make people feel loved. You make people feel special. You keep memories alive. I don't know what else to tell you. You do. You help people look after the planet. You bring communities together. You help people's mindset. If you're teaching them a craft and giving them a new skill, you're giving them a sense of purpose. Craft. Oh my word. I can't explain how amazing it is, whether it's a product or it's a service that you offer, the difference that you make. You should never feel icky or awkward about that selling. It shouldn't feel uncomfortable at all. You are simply letting people know what it is that you're doing, and at the same time, learning the skills to improve your marketing as you go. So come and join me for the challenge. Really, really would love you to join me for the challenge. And what I'm also going to put out is I'm going to put out the link to, I've got a blog post about pricing. So if you are feeling awkward, or if you undervalue everything that you do, have a read, have a look, and see what you can come up with. Because you, yes, you, if you're watching this right now and you're a maker or a crafter in business, if you use your skill to make something to sell, whether you use your skill and you teach somebody, whether there's another service that you offer that you use your skill, something that you've spent time perfecting and learning and building your experience and knowledge on, you make a difference. You literally make a difference. I assure you, everything I've got here. And I took 2 or 3 minutes to walk around the house. It's probably taken me longer to remember where everything came from to put it all away than it told me to get it. And I could have picked other things as well. You make a difference. Value that, appreciate it, and please, please recognize that marketing is simply communicating the love of what you do and letting people know what you do and letting them know how they can buy from you. That's it. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. I know it seems like that because we've got social media and we've got PR and we've got all these different elements to it. But ultimately, that's all it comes down to. It's communication. Okay. Morning, Wendy. Lovely to see you. I hope that's helped. I hope it's given you a boost into the year. 2022, make it your year that you make money from your craft. And I mean, real money, if that's what you want to do. Because that is my caveat with this. It's up to you. It's your business. If you want to just cover the cost of your materials and know that you're able to spend time on your craft, fantastic. Do that. Though please, please price properly so you're not undercutting other people, and donate the rest to charity if you don't actually want it in your own pocket. Or if you want to build a huge business, that means you can retire another member of your family from their job and they can come and work with you, then go for that as well. When you have a craft and you run a business, it's yours. It's your choice. It's your pick, whatever you want to do, wherever you want to be. But just know it starts with valuing what you do and understanding that marketing and selling isn't icky or awkward or uncomfortable. At least it shouldn't be. Getting that cash and doing that exchange means that you are bringing a light into somebody else's life. You're doing something. They're going to smile. They're going to feel more confident. They're going to love what you've offered them and given them for far longer than they're going to miss the cash for. That cash enables you to go on and do something else. You need that cash. It pays your bills. It gives you holidays. It feeds the kids. It does whatever it does, which is fantastic. But they are getting the better end of the deal. There's no way that I have any regrets about the cash or wonder, think, what else could I have done with that cash in my pocket? No, this is more important. This is more important. This and this is more important. And it's so much more important than something like this, which has been manufactured and there's a zillion of out there and I could go and replace tomorrow. It's different, completely different kettle of fish. So please, please value what it is that you do and believe that this is what you do. You make people feel good. You make people smile. You make people remember, have memories. You make them feel loved. My nan might not still be here, but this one is. My granddad, but this one is. I don't know what they think about me remembering my study bears, but it helps me. You help people in a far bigger way than you realize. And I've only touched on just a few small things that I've happened to grab. Believe in you, believe in the difference that you make. Put aside the fact that the marketing and selling feels awkward and icky and uncomfortable. Find ways past that, because if you don't use that communication tool, then you're missing out on people loving your products and services and the difference that you can make. And we don't want that. So come on, if you still feel that it feels like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I feel icky and uncomfortable, make sure you come and join me for my challenge. The challenge is free. It's 5 days. It starts on the 31st of January, and I'd love to see you there. I really want to make sure that you stop finding marketing awkward and selling icky, or whichever way around it is for you. But let's get you past that so you can get your products into the hands of more people, or you can teach more people a skill that's going to make them feel fulfilled and proud and give them a happier life, because that's what it's all about. I'm going to speak to you very, very soon. Oh, I love this, Wendy. Keeping this for the down days. We all have them. We all have them. It doesn't matter. But you have to remember what it is that you do for people, that you help people, that you lift them up on their down days by doing what it is that you do. So get out there and do more of it and communicate it and be proud to tell the world about it. Don't hide. Don't be the world's best kept secret, because you're not helping anybody then. Get out there and do what you're meant to do. Get out there and help people. That's it. I'm going. I shall speak to you all very, very soon and hopefully see you on the challenge at the end of this month as well.